Hello everyone and welcome once again to the sewing workshop. I just finished this video on how to make this placket and how to pipe this neck. Can you see how to pipe this neck? However, I'll be uploading this video right on this channel so you guys can see how I pipe this neck. And on this video today, I want to show you guys how to make a welt pocket. I'll be putting a welt pocket at this side of this, just on the shirt, in the chest, all those normal welt centimeter pockets. I'll be making a video on how to do that today, so I want you guys to pay closer attention to what I will be doing right now. So let's get started. So the very first thing I did is I cut just 2 pieces of fabric. They are by it is by 6. This is actually not up to 6 inch. It's like 5 3/4. Can you see that? Like 5 3/4, because the wideness of the pocket will be around will be just 4 inches. So this will just be the sewing allowance, so I might just cut half out of this to make the sewing allowance half of an inch. So this is what I cut out, and the length of it is 7 inches. So I'm calling it out. So these are the pieces I have right here. So the very first thing I'll be doing is I have a fusing. Now I'll be placing my fusing at each tip of the fabric. I'll place my fuse right there. Just going to go down. So here also place my fusing right here. So just to So here I have already placed my fusing right here. So the very first thing I'll be doing is I will be getting the center point. So all I just did is I just fold this into 2. So I told you guys that the wideness of the pocket will be at 2 points, at 4 inches. So I'm going to place my 2 inch at the center point. That's 4 divided by 2. Then I'll make a mark right here, and I'll also make a mark right here, and this will be our center point. So here also I'll just use that same mark to give. I'll just transfer the same mark right at this point. So now I have my center point and how wide the pocket will be, which will be 4 inches. So the next thing I'll be doing right now is on the fabric itself. So here I have the shirt itself that I already sealed to this extent. So all I'll be doing is I'll be marking the pocket point from the shoulder, right from the shoulder here. The person is actually it's a matured man, so the chest will be at around 10 inches, which will be exactly on his chest. So what I'll be doing right now is just simple. I'm just going to place this right here. Simple. That's the most formula I always use to just get the exact place I wanted to place my whatever. So I'm just going to iron that part just to give me a little bit of gaiters. It's not straight though. Can you see that? Just that line. So I'll just turn this over like this, exactly on that line right here. I'm just going to place a fusing right there. Right here, the fusing is a little bit longer than 4 inches, so the fusing can be like around 6 inch. So I'm just going to place it there, a little bit closer to center. So you can see that is the line and the fusing is just over it. So I'm going to iron this down. So So when you look at it from the front, I have my fusing right here. So now we're going to be going to the sewing table. So I'm going to stitch this to this and we'll do the turnover all together. So make sure you watch this video from the beginning to the end. And I have an announcement to make. So make sure you watch this video. Make sure you watch all of it. So here is the pockets we had the fusing on before. Can you see that? So here is the chest. Here is the place in which we want to add our pocket. So now I'm going to take the measurement again at 10 inches. So that will be the place I'm adding and also here from the center point, which will be the second plating, right here, I'm going to add my 2 inches. So I'm just going to make sure it's very straight. To start the stitch. So I'm going to cut this out. If you take notes, you know that I'm sewing this right from the front of the outfit. So now I'm going to place this also under it right here. I'm going to make sure those my mark actually mark very well, actually center very well. So I'm going to start my stitch exactly from that point. So now I'm going to just split the arm between it. Let's take this closer to the camera. Can you see that? You see where we stitch it? I started stitch from the beginning right here, and also at this place I make sure I don't go beyond this mark. So I'm just going to cut it from that particular point, make a little bit of notch right here to our first stitch, and also right here to our side stitch. So on the other side I'm going to do the same thing. Just going to stitch it straight. I'm going to cut straight to that point and make a little bit of, yeah, exactly, down to this aspect. So exactly, so we're going to the ironing table now so that I can show you guys the ironing procedure, because we'll definitely need an iron at this point. So here is what we have. Just going to iron this down very well. I'm just going to fold this a little bit inside. I'm going to push it inside of this, inside of the opening. I'm going to push it inside very well. Make sure it goes inside very well. Exactly that. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I'm going to push it inside. So right now you can see we have a hole right here. So now all we have to do is just to fill that particular point. All we have to do is just to fill that particular point up. So I'm just going to turn this back to the inside. Here you can see our pockets right here. So this is what we want to show off. This is the pattern which we want to show off. It's not going to be a double, it's going to be just a single welt pocket. So I'm just going to place this little bit to the top back, then I'm going to fold it down. Can you see that? I'll make sure it definitely cover up those holes, that hole, sorry. Then I'm going to iron it down. Do you see that? So now if I turn this upside down, you're going to have our pockets looking almost what we want. So now I'm just going to push this a little bit to the back and make sure that's one that went up, the one that went up here, it actually have to like come down and cover. That will be the main inner part of the pocket. So it's gonna like come down, just move it downward. All these edges will be cleared when doing the stitching aspect. So can you see that? Take your time to iron it very well. Take your time to make sure it's straight and clean from the front. Do you see that? So this is what we have now. You can see there's a little bit of imbalance around here. We're still going to get rid of that during the stitching part. So now we'll take you guys to the stitching aspect. So we have to go again to the sewing machine. It's crazy. Yeah. So right now I will just have to like turn this upside down. I'm going to make a stitch right from here. It's going to make the under part a little more supple. Right here also, I already opened it up. So I'm just going to run a stitch right here. So what I'll be doing now is I'll be trimming this part out, just a bit from it to make that circle, and I will still have to weave that aspect. So that's all we have from inside. So when I turn this to the front, this is what you're going to have. Can you see that? This is all we're going to have. So we will do the finishing ironing, and at this point over here we're going to run a little bit of an embroidery, which will just cover that imbalance. If you look at your trouser, your corporate trouser, most of the trouser you buy, you will see a little bit of embroidery at the side of each of your welt pockets, be it the trouser back or on a shirt. There will always be an embroidery here. So that is what I'm going to do for the finishing of this. So let me just iron this and do the... So this is what we have so far. Can you see that? So I'm just going to iron this from the inside. From the inside first. So after, I'm going to like run an embroidery right here. Also, I'm going to iron this part from the front. Take your time to make sure you at least clean up. Make sure you try to at least clean up those wrinkles ironing very well. So here we have our pockets. Can you see that? So that's how to make a front pocket for a senator outfit. It's as simple as that. So if you like this video, kindly subscribe to my channel. Make sure you give it a thumb up. I'll see you guys on another video. This kind of pocket, actually you can actually put anything, all those normal front, whatever like this. It's still gonna like go well. Anything you just put, it's still going to like go well. So I'll see you guys on another video. Do enjoy yourself and have a nice time. Peace.